So, welcome to the top 8. How are you feeling going into this next extinction?
I feel good. I feel okay. Let me say not good because I should never feel good in a fucking game like this. I survived the last one, which was a fucking tie on me and Eric, which was fucking insane. But they can't get Chicago. They can't get me. They can try, but they can't yet. They probably will at some point. But going into this next one, honestly, is going to be really hard for me. Um, because there's like pros and cons to who we're kind of going for right now. We made a deal with the Devils, which is Maris and Corey, and I think it's looking like we're sending Mariah packing this round. Mariah has started a lot of shit amongst people, myself mostly, and she is somebody who is very well connected, but won't ever say a name. So we asked her for a name, and she's like, "Well, let me get back to you. Let me see. Let me do this." And it's like, no. Where everyone else, I feel like, has played their cards, even if their cards are the wrong hand. Um, so this one sucks because I've been really, really, really close to Mariah this whole game, and it sucks going to have to like sit there and write her name down. But at the end of the day, this is a game, and I want to make it to the end. And if this vote can show Maris and Corey that I am building a little bit of trust with them, even though maybe next round we send them right out the door, um, then let it be. I have another fucking day here, another 24 hours until I make it to the end, and that's where I'm trying to go. I'm trying to go as far as I can. I made it to the top 8. My goal is the top 7, next top 6. Hopefully with the top 3, I think me, Mackenzie, and Jameson are locked in. I don't see us changing. The only thing that worries me about that trio is Mackenzie can get a little panic when she thinks it's her name, even though it has nothing to do with her name. But Maris did say that, this round she is going to start some shit at Tribal. So I'm very interested to see what that looks like and how that plays out. But in the meantime, in between time, this arc is about to sail its way to Tribal. So tune in because this extinction is going to be one. It's going to be interesting. So tune in. Can't wait to see you guys. Love you guys. Again, Ari, if you're watching this, I need 2 tickets to your sunrise stop in Florida. I don't care either days, both days. Pit, first 2 rows. I'm fine. I just need those tickets. If anyone wants to Venmo me, it's Noah's Ark. Thank you. That's it.
Thank you, Noah. We're getting word that Ariana's in the chat. We're keeping these brief, but you know that. Welcome in, Dawn.
Hi.
How are you feeling? Last extinction went live, and it was kind of crazy. I feel like a lot of heat came your way.
It's the same people. They're upset because they're being outsmarted and they're just mad. I get it. They're losing and it's not fun. I totally understand. Um, I'm tired of getting pounced on. And I'm tired of getting gaslit. They all know what I'm talking about, and they're pretending like what I'm saying is not reality, but it is. Yeah, there's something to fun out of this experience for me, if I'm being honest. I'm like, yeah, I'm over.
What would inject some more fun back into this? Because, Dawn, you said this was going to be your last Survivor game. So what would make it more fun?
If people if they just knew how to understand the game and speak with some kind of like respect and stop talking over me, stop talking to me like I'm 3 years old, actually listen to the words that I'm saying, and yeah, that would be enough for me to like. Overall, this has been an amazing experience. Like, they're never going to take anything from me at the end of the day. I am I'm hitting a little bit of rock bottom because I don't like feeling like I'm not being heard. I don't like being portrayed as the aggressor, especially as a black man. That makes me feel uncomfortable. Um, and not that it's that, but that's just personally how I feel. Um, yeah, it's like they want me to do one thing and I do it, and then when I do it, they're pissed off. So they tell me to do the other thing, and I do it. They're even more pissed off. I told Maris I'm voting for her. She was like, okay, well, that does nothing for my game. Yeah, I know. And I'm just like, Maris, I told you straight up, I'm not working with you. I'm not working with you. That's the full-on truth. Mackenzie constantly lies to them. Jameson constantly lies to them. I'm the only one telling them the truth. But the truth hurts, right? So I guess that's why I'm getting all the backlash. So I'm tired of grown-ups fucking acting like kids and constantly attacking me at tribal council. It's the same story. They're gonna do it again today. Yeah.
So if the truth hurts, how are you going to ensure that they listen to you and you aren't the one that gets hurt in the end?
I don't think they will. I don't think they hear my words. It's hard to talk to people who don't want to talk to you simply because you're on the opposite side. And I mean, Corey said it himself out of his mouth. He said, I wish people would just say, you're not in my alliance, I'm not working with you, continue. That's exactly what I did. It wasn't enough. They're calling us mean girls for fuck's sake. And like, I'm like, where is this coming from? Like, I have never said anything rude, personal, mean to anybody. And I feel like they're attacking me every single tribal council. And like, emotionally, it's a lot. It's a lot for me. Yeah. So, I don't know. I guess for the vote today, they mentioned Mariah's name. I'm not gonna vote for Mariah no matter what. But my alliance wants to like switch up just to spare Maris. I'm voting for Maris. She called me out at tribal council. Her and Corey keep talking over me, so I'm not voting for Mariah. So. I don't know how true that is. I don't know if they're actually voting for her, but I know that's not what I'm doing.
Any final thoughts to
Just want to get through the day. That's it.
Thank you. Everybody. Hey, Jameson. So we just had our last challenge into a quick strategy session.
Very quick.
Ugh, you had the lead at one point. What happened?
This is not good Survivor gameplay. There were 16 clay pigeons. I knew I was in the lead, but before the challenge started, Nikki said, no one's going to get to 16. And I took that personally, and I tried to get all 16 pigeons in a stack. It was stupid. I placed my 14th. It was too tall, and it fell over, and so that's why Corey's wearing a necklace. To be honest, though, I think it's good for me. Unless I'm being really badly blindsided, I'm not the one going home. And that probably earns me 1 or 2 more rounds that I don't have to win immunity just to save myself.
So with Corey safe, I know he was catching a lot of heat in the past. I mean, touchy subjects. Everyone said he was going home next. So with him now immune, what is going to happen?
I think Mariah's going to go home. And I love Mariah. And on day 2, I had a lot of back pain. helped me. I think other people were kind of like, they asked if I was okay, but I think they're like, oh, good. He's a threat, but he's hurting. He might be worse at challenges. And Mariah really, really helped me. She gave me stretches. She taught me some hanging. And so I told her that goes beyond the game, and I won't vote for her. And a couple of days later, I reaffirmed that with her, and she looked at me in the eyes and she said, you know what? I know you're so genuine about this. I give you permission to vote me out.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. A couple days later, she said, I reaffirmed she's the only one I said that to that I wouldn't vote for. And she said, I know you're being truthful. I can tell you're so genuine. I give you permission to vote me out. And for some strategic reasons, I think it's the right move for me. But I'm leveraging the fact that she gave me permission to vote her out, but I feel awful.
Jameson, these games can bring out a lot of emotions, and you're at day 7, so the exhaustion can definitely be stepping in. Just give us the viewers an idea of just how deep the emotional connections in this game run.
They run very deep. It's day 7. I've been out here without my phone, not knowing who you can trust. When there's someone who proves their trust to you or who helps you in a way that goes beyond this game, you bond faster than any people could in 7 days in the real world. And so we're down to the wire where everything is very personal and very difficult.
And if you could say one thing to Mariah here, what would you say?
That's because I can't sit next to you at the end. I think you'll steal the whole jury, and I have to do what's best for my game.
I appreciate how open you are, Jameson. Thank you so much. If you want, we can pretend to keep filming so you can sit here, but it's up to you.
No, it's fine. I can carry on.
Any
Thank
final
you.
thoughts for our audience?
No, thank you.
Thank you, Jameson.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Maris.
Hi.
So, after the last extinction, you had some words for your tribe mates. Do you care to share with the audience?
I did, yeah. I just want to say that I love the Sky Rippers, that I'm Sky Ripper strong, I bleed green, let's go Sky Rippers. I think just maybe we might be wearing the wrong buffs right now, because I'm on the Sky Ripper tribe. I don't know about you all. So I've changed buffs. I'm ready to remind them all that I was once a Sky Ripper as well. However, I've been pitched another name. The only option I have is to write that name down and hope that's really the plan. There's no reason to lie to me right now. We didn't even get the chance to go anywhere where I could hunt for idols. So if they're not bullshitting me, they've made a choice to save me today. If not, I'm gonna do my best on the way out again.
And what was the name you got slipped?
The name I got slipped was Mariah. It seemed that they had the numbers for her. It seems people are getting a little nervous about her strategy, about how maybe she's not as forthcoming with her information as everyone else, about how people don't know where she lands. Mariah didn't talk to me at all. I was also told that she was pitching my name last time during the live tribal, and that she was the reason I got one vote. Not that she voted for me, but she told Angela to throw a vote on me. So I'm being lied to by for her, absolutely. She's not talking to me. I don't feel bad throwing this on her. If she has an idol, even if I were to write another person's name down, they would all vote for me on the revote anyway. What can I do?
How much do you believe this name?
I am going to say I'm going in with about a 50-50 confidence. I think it could go either way. It's a coin toss for me today. And all I can go in with is optimism and a smile.
Is the coin going to land on heads or tails?
Coin is landing on heads, baby. Heads for the head of Bloodfang. Let's go.
Heads will roll, Maris.
Heads will roll. They're eating one of their own today.
And any final thoughts for our live audience?
Send me all your best thoughts and well wishes.
Sounds good. Sound off for Maris in the chat, and you can head on out.
Woo-hoo, thank you.
My face is like doing this. It's like pulling down. Like I need my age lifting cream or something. It's going like this, and I need this.
I think you're looking good.
I'm hiding the hair. That helps. Are we starting already?
Oh, we're live.
We're live.
But this
Cool.
is the cool parts people like to see.
So my face is like.
So, Mariah, how are you going to turn that face upside down and
Oh my
make sure
gosh.
that you are at the final?
One extinction at a time. This is, I mean, it's just getting more and more difficult. And I mean, Corey has like the luck of, and I adore Corey. Corey has the luck of everything. So he just won. If I had saved a little bit of time on my challenge, I was right behind him, but I wanted to be slow and steady. That's what I've learned. People will fall and drop. So if I'm slow and steady, I can win. But that wasn't the question at all. What's happening here? I am unfortunately going to have to write, I think, Maris's name down. It's been so hard because of the swap or whatever that was. But I don't, if I put someone else's name down, I'm going to burn by my at least two people that trust, we trust each other. So I don't really have a choice right now.
Who are those two people that you trust a lot?
Jameson we're similar, except for he's like a challenge beast. In trying to play authentic and make the necessary moves that need to be made, but not being sloppy, messy, or hurtful. So and the other person is Dewan. So if I'm not gonna right now go against the commitment that I made to them. And had Maris stayed with us and not been swapped with Mackenzie, she would be right there with us. It just, that move, it had the biggest impact on her game. And also, Maris she didn't want to be on the bottom. So she didn't want, everybody thought when we got back together, Maris was back with us, but she just kept saying, I don't want to be on the bottom, I don't want to be on the bottom. So working against us to have this try blind, but it's like, who knows if you would have been on the bottom. She's so likable. She's beautiful. Everybody likes Maris. Why? I could have been on the bottom. So I don't know. I just wish she would have not worried too much about being on the bottom, because I don't feel like I would be writing her name down right now if she would have trusted us a little bit more.
Yeah, so in this game, trust means a lot, and you talked about some of the people that you do trust. Who are people you do not trust at all?
Right now, the only person that I don't trust is Angela. She voted for Koa. She didn't vote with us. Um, she voted for Dion. We all voted Corey. And she had a reason, different reasons. So I'm just seeing a little bit of a pattern. And it's hard to say that because she is beautiful. I'd love to make her my pretend daughter. We got the same hair and everything. She's a beautiful person. But in the game, some of the things that have been said, I have some questions.
Yeah.
I don't distrust Noah. He's all over, and it's just we have totally different energies, and sometimes the all overness signifies messy. And like last round, you know, he literally said at Extinction, "I'm not writing Maris's name down." That's fine, but you're in an alliance with us. That's why I said that thing about lines. I don't think the lines are there. If they're a true Sky Ripper and Blood, whoever, Fame, whoever lines, then why would you tell Maris she wouldn't write her name down? Not that that's great. I didn't want her out, but he told me more about the way that he was thinking. Now we talked about it, and he explained himself, so it's fine. But those kinds of things, I just don't think the lines are a thing. Everyone's gonna do what they need to do at the moment that they need to do it.
So you've mentioned a lot about lines. My final question is just, how are you going to make sure that you are on the... How are you going to ensure that the lines aren't drawn against you?
These questions right there, ensure, man. There's no way to ensure it unless I have some protection, some sort of idol or something like that. There is no assurance in this. I got to win immunity, right? Or that. But as we whittle down, they have to play their game, and they have to make the move to make sure they get what, they're sitting at the end. So ensure it, I don't know. Hocus pocus,
I hope you cast the right spell at Extinction.
I'll try.
Thank you, Mariah. Okay. Hello, Mackenzie.
Hi.
Wow. So between last time's crazy live tribal and the last challenge, catch the audience up on what we've missed.
So, from last tribal, where I was kind of deciding what I wanted to do, it got a little messy. So I told Jameson to write down Koa's name so that the three could be there. And my original plan was both of us could claim the vote. So if someone, it would cause maybe unease between Maris and Corey, and then if Eric stayed, they wouldn't know which one of us lied. They would just have to figure it out. But instead, I let him claim that vote, and Maris was upset with me, but Corey and Maris need to trust Jameson, so I needed him to be able to claim that vote. And I told Maris that I thought the vote was between her and Eric, which I did hear her name, and I wasn't sure how many people would vote. She did get a vote, so I said that I went with Eric, even though I told her that I would vote for Koa. She was pretty upset with me. She didn't talk to me very much after the challenge, but after Corey won, I think she was between... She felt like it was going to be her. She was crying, and I was like, an easy vote is never really the best vote, and I'm trying to trust her. I think she's such a good player. I think she's so smart. I do think it kind of makes sense to go to the end with her if what she's telling me is true. If she's willing to take out Corey, and she's willing to take out Angela, I would like those two to be the next ones out the door. And then I have faith that the ones remaining will not vote me out. Out of the ones left, I think I would have a decent chance sitting at the end with them.
And who would be sitting next to you at the end?
Ideally, I would like to go with Jameson, and I'm leaning Koa just because I don't think people will vote for him. But I'm going to play into all of my alliances and see where that gets me. And then for the vote tonight, I believe that the majority is going Mariah. I have not told her. We did say very early on, we've been together a lot during this game, that we would let each other know when our names came up. But it feels like the last few rounds, I think she's been clocking what I've been doing, and she's been pulling back a little bit with information. Even yesterday and the day before, she would come tell me things, but they were like half-truths. Like, she heard my name mentioned here, or she heard this, but then conveniently doesn't remember where it came from or what conversation. And to me, a half-truth is a half-lie. And if you're not willing to give me all the details, then I can't really operate as like a cohesive unit with you at this point. So I think I have to cut Mariah here.
And if Mariah goes home this extinction, as you're looking at the end game, what path do you think is going to be most advantageous for you to get to the end? Like, who else do you need to get out of the way?
Corey and Angela. I think Corey has, he has played an idol correctly, because of me, by the way. But we won't talk about that now. Angela fought her way back in. She helped Renzo. She's won individual immunity. I don't want to sit next to her.
And any final thoughts for our live audience?
No, I hope everyone's having fun, though.
Sounds good. Thank you, Mackenzie.
You.
Never. Hey, Corey.
Hey,
Wow, you are like a cat with 9 lives here.
I am.
Tell us about it.
I do not die here. I am like a cockroach that you can't get rid of. Chaos Corey. Listen, I think people are starting to listen to me about like, let's do something different. Allegedly, it's gonna be Mariah right now. I don't know. They could be blowing smoke up my butt, but I got this. That's all that matters. The only thing I can do to protect myself right now. So we'll see if that stays the case. I have a feeling as soon as I don't have this on my neck, I am screwed. I've literally done so much in the game. And I've been a target since 11, and we're at 8, about to be 7. So I don't know. I gotta keep pushing, and I feel strong.
So you mentioned before when the necklace wears up, you might be in trouble. So how do you ensure that when or if it does wear up, the people that are left around you want to work with you?
Yeah, I've just been reiterating to Angela and to Jameson that we all have the same threat level. As soon as you take me out, you're next. Noah and Dewan and like probably Kenzie would then take either one of them out because they are huge threats in this game. If they keep me around, they can take out those floaters. And unfortunately, what we're going to have at the end is 3 strong players who anyone could win. And they have to keep me unless they want to get chopped at 6 and 5. So I am their best bet to make it probably almost all the way to the end.
So from your perspective, how do you then convince them to see it from your eyes?
Yeah, so I just keep reiterating that, listen, it's in our best interest to keep each other. I've told the Jameson this since like the beginning, and he hasn't listened to me. But hopefully he sees that his target level is so high that no one's gonna want to go to the end with him. And same with Angela. I did have a conversation with Mariah at the reward about how Angela's a huge threat, and you don't want to see her at the end because no one's gonna beat her. Like trying to be like, we should get rid of her. And Mariah did tell Angela that, and we just joked and laughed about it right now. But Angela knows. Her and I on the same page, and we agree. Like, she is a threat. I wrote her name down in the categories about who is a player that everyone thinks is going to win, and I put Angela, and she noticed that. I don't think anyone else noticed it, but I think she's going to win this game if she gets any closer to the end.
So we have only 1 day left in the game, and you've already been out here for 7 days. Try and convey to the audience the toll this game has taken on you.
I'm so tired. I want to eat. I want to shower. I smell so freaking bad. I want to brush my teeth. Like, I don't think people understand the physical toll that this takes on you. My body aches from sleeping on the ground. I am dehydrated even though I'm drinking water constantly. Even though we get the little bit of food, it comes right through us, and it's not like good feeling about like sustenance. So it's just taking a toll. I have a feeling it's going to be a long-lasting effect, like a month into the future when I get home. But it's well worth it. It's been a great experience. But yeah, this is the real deal. This is Survivor, and if you want like the authentic experience, then this is the place.
Any final thoughts for our live audience, Corey?
I'm going to be quiet this tribal. Or extinction, I promise. It's not going to be as chaotic, but I don't know. We'll see. That's it.
That tracks. Thanks, Corey. Hey there, Angela.
Hello.
So we are at the top 8.
Yes, we are.
When we started this 8-day game at the start, did you imagine yourself here?
No, I didn't know what I was doing. I was like, I'm gonna go and have fun and try my best. And then I got voted out. I didn't expect to be voted out then initially until the twist was announced, and I was like, I'm cooked. I know I am. But I didn't expect to make it back in and then last this long. So I'm glad that I have been.
What would you say to day 1, Angela?
You never know until you try. I say that because before I came out here, I was walking with my friend and I found a fortune cookie like paper on the ground, and I lifted it up and it was like, you never know until you try. And I was like, okay, and didn't think about it. But I was like, that is true. You never know till you try. Look at me here. You never know.
I love that. How are you going to ensure that it is serendipitous and that fortune cookie was correct?
That is the question that I want an answer to as well. I don't know. I'm going to continue just try my best. I don't think I'm doing the best at like strategizing with like the manipulation, like coming up with a set plan on what to do and who to go. I know that my name is out there. I've been called an underdog, and people are like, I don't know if I want to, like, she has a good story. Do we want to like continue with her till the end? I think I'm just going to continue moving how I have been moving. it's a heavy game, and I think a lot of people are feeling it emotionally. And it is heavy. I'm not saying it's not, but so far it hasn't gotten to me on a personal level. So I kind of want to just continue how I am moving, just so it doesn't become emotional for me. Because I'm seeing it with everybody else, and where I stand now, no matter what happens, I feel good, and I want to continue feeling good at the end of the day. Also, I'm a liar. I still look like a bum.
What? Come on, audience. This ain't bum.
I'm maroon.
You look good.
Thank you.
So, Angela, I had a question and I forgot about it. Oh, yes. As a new player and as one of the youngest players on the cast, how are you regulating your emotions so well? And what can you tell other people to do so they can do that?
At the end of the day, this is based off of Survivor. Survivor is a game of deception. It's a game of deceit. People cannot be honest with you. They could maybe not lie to you straight up, but they cannot tell you everything. That's the name of the game. I've told small lies here and there, nothing like too crazy, but mostly I've just like kept some of my truth to myself. Even when Nikki asked me about, I don't remember what she asked me, but she asked me something, I was like, I don't feel comfortable sharing that. It's the game. I think people just need to understand that, and I think a lot of it is ego and insecurities. I think some people take it as, oh, I think they're maybe not as cunning and like smart as I am. I can't believe they outbested me, and they like take a hit at the ego. I think other people are insecure and they feel left out. So when things happen and they're not on the side of the majority, or like they were blindsided, then they take it as like, oh, they don't like me, they don't trust me, I'm just here and they don't enjoy my company, and they like take a hit from the insecurities. One person is gonna win this game. You have to hold your cards as close to you as you can, and sometimes things change last minute. Every tribal has been messy. It's been a scattered, last minute, chaotic mess of discussion. I don't think we've had one tribal where it's been like, yes, this is happening, easy peasy, done. I think people just need to understand it is a game. We cannot tell the truth at every point because that ruins our game and it can get us out earlier because we all want to proceed. They just need to let that go and understand that the game is the game, and the way people are moving has nothing to do with you personally. I've had some issues with people on personal levels, and I have emotions towards that, but it's like, not everything is a personal attack, and not everything is supposed to be a hit to the ego. I think insecurity and ego are the main thing.
So insightful, Angela. Thank you so much. Any final thoughts?
I just want to have fun. It's been fun so far. I'm going to continue having fun. I would like to make it till the end, and I'm going to try my best, but I think my main goal is I want to come out enjoying every step of it, the good, the bad, the pretty, the ugly. So I'm going to continue with that mindset.
And just tell us, what is the plan tonight?
The plan that I know of is we are going Mariah. However, I know my name has also been out there, and it seemed like it was a tight knit of people who knew that, but then everybody found out. And once everybody finds out, that's when it gets messy and things start changing. So I'm going to stick with what I know, unless someone gives me a look that makes me think otherwise. But I'm just going to do what I was looped in on, because that was what I wanted at the end of the day too. So we will see. You'll find out as I find out.
Sounds good. Tune into the live, everyone, and thank you, Angela.